Welcome crafters, andyisyoda here. I'm going to show you how to build this 40 by 30 modern house. This is episode 1 out of 4. This is a tutorial, block by block tutorial. First of all, you will need to mark out a rectangle 40 by 30. Make it out of snow or quartz. And then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you're going to mark in some road bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of road. I'm using my texture pack, the UTB texture pack. If you don't have it, then you could download it. And the link to that texture pack, the UTB texture pack, is in the description. We want to make out a 5 by 8 area. So 40 blocks of road coming down here. If you're not using my texture pack, the UTB texture pack, then you need to pick and choose. Hopefully you can follow along. This is a block by block tutorial to build this amazing modern house. So that's a 5 by 8 area and it's in by 11 from the side. So mark out your 40 by 30, count in 11, and that's where your little road starts. A couple of bits of quartz there, or snow, whatever you want. I think I'm using quartz now. Some more road. Now this house, the design is by Chugalug from my server and by me, because I've changed it a little bit from his design. Okay, 2 layers of half slabs for your road. Could be stone bricks, but I'm using the UTB texture pack, which is red sandstone. Now I'm using nether brick stairs, and these are going to wrap around here, leaving a gap of 3 bits of grass. Can you see the 3 bits of grass I'm talking about? A 3 wide strip of grass like that. A big shout out to my sponsors, Provision Host. If you're looking for a Minecraft server, check out provisionhost.com. They are brilliant. Okay, we're going to take away 2 bits of grass. In fact, the 2 bits of grass are going to be next to the house that we take away, and these are all going to be replaced with something called moss stone. So here we go, slap this down, moss stone. So I haven't done, I don't think, a modern house tutorial before in my server, block by block. I've done lots and lots of let's build, but not block by block. So this is going to be built, this house is going to be built up in layers, 17 layers. You can see we're on layer 1 out of 17 in the top left hand corner, and it goes quite slowly to start. We'll do only 4 layers in this episode, but there's only 4 episodes in total. And by the way guys, you've been fantastic at smashing that like button on all my videos, so thank you so much. So hopefully you can follow along this little bit of road detail I'm doing here. It's just nether brick stairs wrapping around a skinny bit of grass, couple of blocks of moss stone for the sidewalk or pavement, and yeah, what do you think? We can bang in some more road there. Okay, so I'm going to dig down here. I've got my little palette here that you can see on the left hand side, where I'm actually just collecting the blocks that I want to use to build this modern house. So I'm going to make the road maybe just 5 or 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. And I'm going to use a little bit of world edit just to stack this road, just to make it quicker. And of course, the reason I'm doing this is because you've probably got a road already made in your town, hopefully, if you're adding this modern house to your own city. What do you think so far? Not bad. Layer 1 or level 1 is going to take quite a long time, so I'm taking my time here, showing you clearly exactly what to do, hopefully. So I want to go in another 1 block here and just add in 4 blocks of quartz there, just to make that sort of shape there. And then if we count another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is where a little path is going to be to come into the property. So 1 more block of moss stone, and then I'm going to go for 3 blocks, I think, of nether brick slab. So 1, 2, 3 by 2, making 6 blocks of nether brick slab. That's going to be a little bridge over to the house, because there's going to be a water surrounded house, because this was the competition on my competition. So we're going to grab all our ingredients here and I'll talk about this. Yeah, it was a competition on my server to build a modern house, and this guy Chugalug won, and me and the other judges thought it was a fantastic house. Right, so can you see where that lime green block goes? Swing it all the way to the end of the build, but just miss out 2 blocks right there. Okay, just miss out 2 blocks. I've actually placed the first block in the wrong place, but we'll fix that error probably at the end of this level. So swing it round here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leaving a gap of 3. It might have been 10. I think it was 9. Anyway, leaving a gap of 3 between that and the other side, and then get that slimy lime all the way up to there. Hopefully that's clear enough. Hopefully you can just see from which blocks I'm using and how far it is away from the border. That's a great thing about having a border on this build. And we're going to fill it with water soon as well. Okay, next blocks coming up are going to be snow. It's going to have 3 sections to this build. So miss out 3 from the path and then come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go, 9 blocks of snow just there, if you're following along. Hopefully you are. The first level is the most complicated, then it gets easier and easier and easier as you get towards the top of the house, that's for sure. So this snow goes all the way to the border apart from missing 1 block and then wraps around the lime by 1 block. And the reason that we do that is so that we don't have any connected textures. Believe you me, we don't want connected textures. Vertical blocks of different textures right next to each other. So there we go. Level 1 is kind of taking shape. What do you think so far? You may need to pause the video every now and again if you're following along. Hopefully you won't have to pause it too many times. Right, we're going to place in some reference blocks here, just a little bit of snow that comes across, leaving a gap of 2, and then we're going to switch into birch wood planks, and these birch wood planks are going to wrap around. I've not counted it, but I'm just going to point out in a clever way how far they have to go. We're going to work it out. So 2 bits of birch, 1 there, missing a gap of 2 at the top, and I'm going to use podzol to represent carpet. It's quite, and then 1, 2, 3, and then that comes across, the birch wood planks come across. So that's the kind of shape you want. So you can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 2 on top. So it's 7 in terms of length of the carpet, the podzol, by 5 with 2 blocks of birch in between. Now we're going to switch to cracked, no not, acacia wood. Acacia wood right there. 2 bits of that, just to mark in a border between what's the living room and the dining room. So the dining room is just above us. We just did the dining room with the carpet and the wood surround. And then we're going to use this this grey wool here to represent the living room floor. So it's grey wool with living room floor. So well done to Chuggalog. What an amazing design this house is. I have made some changes. He made it red instead of lime, but I changed it to the lime colour. I think it was just a little bit better. Looked a little bit less like a firehouse station. Firehouse station, is that even a word? Anyway, fill that area in with grey wool. Fire station house, is that better? What the hell am I talking about? Right, and then we're going to grab some cracked stone bricks. No, we're not. We're going to grab some quartz and we're going to mark in a fireplace. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be slightly in the wrong place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. Another gap of 4. Fill it in. Whack away the lime, and then 6 bits of cracked stone brick, just like that. There's a block wrong, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I keep mentioning the wrong block, but anyway, that's correct and that's correct. Just a gap of 1, and then opposite the birchwood planks, we've got 4, 6, 8, and that should leave a little gap of 3 to our reference marker with the snow up there. Okay, now moving on to the garage. We're going to grab some moss stone for the garage. A block 1, 2, 3 linking up to the road, and then other side of the road 1, 2, 3 again. Cool. And then that's going to turn the corner for the garage. Come 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you've lost count, it should be opposite that block of a glowstone, and just join that up like that, and that's going to be the garage. So it's going to be a lot of water and landscaping, but it's dead easy. You guys will have no problems following this tutorial, I don't think. A couple of blocks there, and a couple of bits of glowstone really to act as reference. I don't think we actually use them where they are. And then we're going to fill this spot in, this garage in, with more road. As I said, it's red sandstone in my texture pack. Red sandstone because it gives us slabs and stairs as well for forming our complicated roads on our server. So it's the Use the Blocks server. If you want to get onto the server, then you can come onto the website first, usetheblocks.engine.com, register as a guest, and the guest form is called a Padawan application form. All the details are in the description. Now for the garage floor, I don't know if I would have picked road. Maybe I should have changed that. You could have changed it to plain stone maybe for the garage floor. Anyway, now we want to grab some grass, and now this bit here, you don't need to count the blocks. Honestly, you don't need to count. Just scatter some grass about. You don't need to be exact. I'm just randomly scattering the grass about. This is the landscaping. You can stick some in the corner here, and then we're going to maybe put a tree in the corner, so that's quite a good place to have some grass. But yeah, don't worry about this bit. If you're following along, just absolutely be creative. Okay, the house, yeah, pretty much you need to copy the house block by block and pause the video and everything. But for landscaping, you don't need to be anywhere near as exact. Okay, around the corner of the living room here. And we'll put some more grass round about here. That's going to be a kind of a chimney at the back here, and then some more grass here. And then this is where I realise I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. See, I recorded this earlier and I'm just voicing it over. But yeah, I'm looking from above going, what have I done wrong? What a plonker, Andy. The lime wool, guys, if you're copying, you need to just move it in one. Simple as that. It comes in here. So the lime wool comes down there and then chop it off from the front, and that makes your house the correct size. So sorry about that. Then we're going to move this block of quartz, and everything in the house gets moved over one. But the great thing about it is it just actually, it still works. It still works fine. Just move it in by one block and it's absolutely no bother whatsoever. Cool. Okay. We're cracking on with level 1. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a tough old level 1, that's for sure. But the levels get simpler and simpler and simpler. And this would be minutes for some of the levels, honestly. Right, we're going to dig out a bit more to create a bit of a deeper pond at the front. A much deeper pond. There we go. And it's going to cut under the bridge. Of course it has to cut under the bridge as well. So get busy with your shovel and dig down. I think there's shovel in creative mode, don't you? Hopefully none of you are building this in survival. Please don't build it in survival. Anyway, little space for the water to flow under, and hack away at random. Again, just make it random depths. We're going to fill it all with water. It doesn't matter if it's 1 block deep or 2 blocks deep. It really doesn't matter whatsoever. There we go. Cool. Block, 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 block. Get rid of all that, and then dig down under this bridge as well. A little bridge, like a little path up to the main door, and that can all get hacked off as well. There we go. Cool. Well, I hope you're enjoying this. I haven't done many tutorials, as I say, for houses, so I'm really enjoying doing this block by block. So I filled it with water, and now we're ready for level 2. We are getting there, and level 2 starts with a surround, a kind of a fence that runs all the way around the garden. So starting with some mossy cobblestone walls, and then filling it up with oak leaves. And we're being quite strict here, just to so those the three next to the pillar or the mossy cobblestone wall get done first. I'm being quite strict and only doing it level by level. I mean, this fence is eventually going to be 2 bits of bush or 2 bits of leaf high, but I'm not doing it all at once. I'm being very strict. I'm just doing it level by level so you guys can copy and know exactly what level you're on and not get confused. Okay, a couple of mistakes to iron out. It's always fun placing blocks at speed, but I do tend to make a mistake here and there. So there we go. Fence on its way. Now we want to grab some nether brick slabs and just hike this across to the house. Then we're going to go for some snow with a little gap in between, and then we're going to start in this little bit here. Slimy, all the way around. Simple as that. We just keep on slapping this all the way around, leaving the gaps just like that for the fireplace. Cram it round. There we go. We'll cut out some gaps for doors in a second. We'll get a gap of 3 just there. Hopefully you can figure out what that is. A gap of 3 for a window. And we're going to do upside down quartz stairs in the window. Same on the other side as well. So hack out those 3 blocks in the middle. Upside down quartzy stairs. Okay, we do need another door. We need a dining room door. By the way, the acacia wood can just get filled up like that, leaving a door between the living room and the dining room. We'll add some snow in there later on when we come to furnish the house. Then we're building a big fireplace come TV. A couple of bits of quartz, I think. You could use snow if you want, and some black panes in between. Build up the crackstone bricks at the back. Boy, you guys are going to have to pause this video every now and again, aren't you? You definitely have to pause it every now and again. I think we've probably got some nether brick to put in as well in the fireplace, but I guess we'll do that at the end. Right, some snow white all the way around to here, and this just wraps around all the way here to what's going to be the kitchen. This is the kitchen we're doing right here. So I'm not really telling you what the rooms are yet, but this is going to be the kitchen in there. We're going to have a staircase, a little bathroom as well, but we'll mark those rooms out. So you should know where the living room, the dining room, and the garage are, and roughly now where the kitchen is. Right. Hook out these 3 squares here. You can see roughly the reference point, 1, 2, 3 from the reference point, and then bring some more snow across like that. That's just really to measure 4 bricks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring this all the way down to the front of the building. It's just one away from the door. You can kind of see how that works. So one away from the door. That's going to be another door there, and I think another door right there into a little utility room. I've made it 2 wide, but I think it's going to be 1 wide in the end. Anyway, lapis lazuli in this texture pack is really very cool. And you're probably wondering what the glowstone's for. You're probably wondering what the glowstone is for in the floor. Maybe you guys know. It's going to provide some light in the build under carpets. So fill this in. This is going to be the hallway, okay, and the kitchen. Fill it all in with lapis blocks like that. We can come over our reference blocks as well. Fill all that in. Just leave the glowstone untouched. We're going to put some carpets and signs on that to make some fancy snow carpet blah-de-blah designs. Anyway, beautiful block. This looks like awesome planks. Nice nice choice by Chugalug. And we're going to mark a couple of bits of glowstone right there, just under where the window's going to be. It helps us find where the window's going to be. Now, I'm going to use some snow across there to mark off this little tiny room. And we're going to grab diarrheaite. Now, diarrheaite's going to go in here to form the bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Come on, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So if you've got 22, is that 22? Did I miscount? Anyway, hopefully you're still able to follow along. The andesite's hard, sorry, diorite is hard to see. Diarrheaite's what I call it. But fill all that in, and then we're onto the garage. So fill the gap in with diarrheaite, and then we're onto the garage. I don't quite know why I've got that glowstone block there, but the glowstone just gets covered up, but it's kind of a reference point, I suppose. You can tell how far to put these mossy stone bricks. We need a brick there as well, and there and there. Fill that in a little corner square, and we're going to have a little corner square here as well. And that leaves space for a lime green stained clay door. Pretty good. So I think that's roughly level 2 done. We've just got some nether brick slabs to put in just here to kind of form kind of a feature in the garage, a decorative feature. We're also going to grab some quartz stairs, and we're going to form a little stair up into the utility room as well. I think it should. This is the utility room. It's hard to I know distinguish between the diarrheaite and the snow. Really annoyed about that. I mean, that's where it's going to come. So diorite. I need to say it right. Comes out there. That's where the snow. See when I put the snow on. See, you can actually see the diarrheaite in the next level. I need to stop calling it that. I really do. So welcome to my channel if you're a recent subscriber. I had quite a few subscribers in the last month, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Hopefully you like a tutorial. And hopefully you can follow it brick by brick. Sometimes I won't talk about the brick. Sometimes you have to watch the video and just kind of copy what I'm doing. Okay, this is kind of the entrance to the house here. A very big fancy gateway, a gate system. So wrap around 2 big C shapes out of quartz. And then we're going to grab us some stained glass. I think I'm going for... what am I going for? Yeah. Is it grey? Black stained glass. So a couple of bits of black stained glass like that. And then 1, 2, 3. Just to form the gates that are opening. So 2 bits of glass right there. And another bit just there. So this is going to form our gateway. And we're going to put some signs on here as well. So hopefully you're following this. If you're following it, please tweet me at andyisyoda. Send me pictures of this. Even half built. Even just to level 2. And by the way, all the levels don't take this long, I guarantee it. Level 2 is a bit crazy. Okay, we're now on to level 3. We're going to build up these little posts here, the mossy cobblestone wall bricks, and then we're going to add our oak leaves all the way around as well. So yeah, honestly, the levels get faster and faster and faster. I can tell you by episode 3 of this series, we're up to level 17. So you can see we get only 4 levels done in this episode, but I think another 6 done in the next episode, and then episode 3 I think's got through levels 11 through 17 I think, so it really, really speeds up. So if you concentrate and really try hard to get these first few levels done, it really does make the rest of the house simple. And it'd be great to see you guys change the house as well and adapt it for your own uses as well. Anyway, that's the fence that runs around the garden done. Now we can concentrate again on building up our little gate posts. Very fancy gate. I really love this design. So more quartz, more black stained glass as well. Boom, 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 boom. Don't be afraid to pause the video every now and again if I'm going too fast. I did want to try and achieve it in 4 episodes. I'm going fairly fast for a tutorial, but hopefully you guys are experienced enough just to pause it and kind of copy what I'm doing. And don't worry if it's different. If it's a block here or there different, don't worry. Go with it. Just go with it. If you can't figure it out, go with it. Your house will still be a house. Well, I'll still like it. Send me a picture. I'll say good things about it. Right, level 3. We're really going to start in this corner quite a lot. I'm going to get this limey, slimy wrapping around. Leave a gap for a window. And I should have left a gap over here for a window, but we'll put that in a later episode. And then, simple as this. Lime green. Now, we need to count 3 blocks, 2 blocks. Leave a gap of 1. And that's for another window. 2 blocks there. Build up the quartz inside. Could use snow for that fire as well if you want, but I'm going to use quartz. And then we need to put another window in here. So no, another block. So 3 blocks there in total. Kind of spears open that, divides open that acacia. And then wrap that round. So you can see we've got a gap of 2 to make that window. Hopefully get another good view of that in a second. If not, I have to rewind the video there. But we've got 2 windows each with 2, and we're going to be putting some snow on that as well. I think you can get the idea. Yeah, looking back there, and especially you can count it here when I do the windows. Okay, you can definitely count it when I put the windows in. Just simple black panes of glass. There we go. And then we're on to snow white. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you've counted it right. And then this comes round, and we're hopefully able to see the diarrhea-ite as well once we've got a bit of shadow on it. Now we've placed this snow as well. So wrapping around here into the kitchen. And this comes round. Boom, 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 boom. Easy peasy. Hopefully you can follow. I really, really hope people can follow and build this. Now we've got the inner walls here to do. They're also going to be in kind of a greyish material. It's going to be snow, and then it's going to be cyan stained clay. Probably leaving a gap there. I don't know why I've got that 1 block of snow in the corner. That could probably change later on, but never mind. Acacia wood gets built up here and then comes across, leaving a gap of 2, and then firing across here. So this clay can come down to here. Actually, we can move the door to there. That's a lot better. Yeah, we are getting there. This is pretty awesome. Okay, snow can come across here. It doesn't matter too much. It's going to be covered up by the stairs and by the things in the utility closet. Another bit of clay there, 4 bits, leaving a gap of 2 for the stairs above that. And then this comes down here to form a little downstairs bathroom. Chuggalug, the designer of the house, he had an upstairs toilet as well, but there wasn't any point to it. Here I can see I'm just covering up the moss stone. So just wherever there's a moss stone, cover it up. Simple as that. So yeah, Chuggalug, you had an upstairs bathroom, but both bedrooms upstairs have got ensuite bathrooms. So there's no point having a separate upstairs water closet or powder room or little bathroom. Absolutely no point whatsoever. Leave a little gap at the front of these bits of moss stone like that, and yeah, that should be level 3 complete. 1 more level in this episode, level 4 of course, and then we're a done deal for this episode. House gets built in only 3 episodes, and then episode 4 will be, oops, forgot that from level 3, oops, forgot the garage door, never mind. Yeah, level 4 will be landscaping and furnishing. So just 4 episodes. Right, bit of quartzy slabbies going on right here on top of these gate posts, and that finishes our gate posts. So yeah, as we go further and further up the build, it becomes easier and quicker and quicker and quicker because there's just not so much to do. The garage gets finished at some point. The fence you can see running around is finished. We're just putting a layer of white carpet on top of it. And yeah, the last few levels just take minutes each. So stick with it. Stick with it. And you don't have to build it. Some people just like the tutorials as well. You can learn just by watching the videos as well, and watch how me and Chuggalug have created this house. Mostly Chuggalug. It's like 90% Chuggalug, but a few changes by me. I've changed the whole colour of it, and I've changed just where a couple of the bathrooms were, or one of the bathrooms were as well. Anyway, I didn't make any mistakes, did I, with the carpet? Maybe one, I don't know, 1 mistake maximum. Right, starting in this kind of favourite bit again, we're going to go for limey, slimy, green. Yeah, this is my favourite corner. I don't know why I keep starting here, but we're going to form the door as well. I forgot the door in the first in level 3, so we can build that in right there. Let's get all the line blocks on first and then go back and do the window. or not. By the way, that's black stained clay, I think, or is it black wool? Something black. Anyways, pick something black. I think it's black stained clay. And that's going to be our TV sets. We're building in the TV into the living room as well, and we can have some crackstone bricks. I think we forgot to layer those in level 3, but never mind. If I forget a layer, don't go rage. We can just pick it up in the next level as well. So wrap around your lime. Easy peasy like that. Boom, boom, boom. And then we've got panes of glass to put in as well, all the way around as well. And as you know, panes of glass are an absolute pain to place. The old Minecraft glass pane joke. How are we doing? Got some acacia wood to build up. There. And that comes across. I really love how this acacia wood just swings its way, cuts its way through the whole build, dividing up the utility room, the bathroom, the hallway, the living room, and the dining room. Right, cyan stained clear to wrap around the little downstairs toilet, and some more snow wrapping around that toilet as well. Leave a gap for a window just there, and fill that in with black stained glass. I think we change that to ordinary panes of glass later in the video, but we can easily change 1 or 2 blocks. Okay, there's the snow. Everything's looking fine. That little gap in there is going to be the stairs. There we go. Cyan stained clay. Did I call it grey stained clay? I think it's cyan stained clay. Cyan stained clay. If anyone's trying to follow in my texture pack, they probably got well confused in level 3 and 2. Yeah, cyan stained clay gives that a beautiful... It's not cyan, is it? It's grey. Anyway, get that clay, whatever it is. I've forgotten what it is. Is it cyan? I think it's cyan. Anyway, so kind of a dark grey colour. I'm pretty sure. Building up the garage walls again, this time, coming across. Easy peasy, just blocks on blocks, whatever you did before. Place a block of moss stone on top. Yeah, and that's nearly finished level 4. I'm pretty sure it is, actually. Just double checking here and there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Garage door to build up with lime. There we go. Oh, leave a gap for a window. Leave a gap for a window, and we'll just fill this in with grey stained glass. Big slabs, big blocks of grey stained glass, and that is level 4 of the house done. Episode 2 coming out within a couple of days. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Oh, last little detail: we've got a little window, the kitchen window, ordinary panes of glass. Awesome. See you next time. Ciao ciao. May the blocks be with you.